Four found shot to death in Woodbridge home. Investigators interviewing person of interest. This was written by NBC Washington staff, published on October 17th, 2022, and updated on the following day. Let's go to Woodbridge, Virginia. Prince William County Police found four people shot to death inside a home in Woodbridge, Virginia, Monday afternoon. Officers investigating a shooting around 4:30 p.m. entered the home in the 5200 block of Mansfield Court and found two men and two women suffering from gunshot wounds in different areas of the home, police said. The four victims were pronounced dead at the scene, police said. Police do not believe any children were present during the incident. Police detained a man and are questioning him as a person of interest. He has not been charged. Police officers are human beings, Prince William County Chief of Police Peter Newsham said. To go into a home like that and to see anyone that has died as a result of gunshot wounds is just traumatic. They do it. They do their job. They do it all the time. And hats off to the officers to respond here, to get their wits about them, to be able to handle that trauma and then be able to get a person of interest. The shootings were not random, police said, and it appears to be a domestic crime. It appears the shooter knew someone in the house. Police recovered a weapon and there does not appear to be a threat to the community, police said. Investigators are getting a search warrant to enter the home again, police said. The scene remained active on Tuesday morning. Several investigators were seen outside the home and at least one body was removed. I'm really shocked because, this is a pretty safe neighborhood, one neighbor told News 4. Things like this really don't happen here. Well, this goes to show that in any part of America, no matter if it's a quiet suburb or the busy urban centers of America, mass shootings can happen. And for people who criticize my channel for saying the stories I cover are not mass shootings, this was a family, literally a family that was killed. Four people lost their lives to something very serious or very trivial, but it did not have to lead to death. In other countries, there are domestic violence disputes. But how many other countries have had close to 700 mass shootings in 2022 alone? The common denominator across all mass shootings in the United States is not crazy people, it's not drugs, it's not gangs, it's not crime, it's not Chicago. It's the prevalence of guns, the permeation of guns, the guns that flood all parts of our society, the guns that are of easy access, legally and illegally. And for anybody who's going to say, well, I said crime is not the common denominator. Everybody who does a mass shooting is doing a crime. Yes, absolutely. But what I'm saying is people want to say that the mass shootings only happen in the hood, or they only happen in urban centers, or for right-wing, reactionary, crazy, conservative nuts, they believe it only happens in Chicago. Well, it doesn't happen in Chicago. This happened in Woodbridge, Virginia, a place 99.9% of Americans have never heard of, will never visit, and never go to. But all lives matter. All lives matter. Every single human life matters. And for anybody who wants to tout this slogan and bring it out, how about we actually speak up against the number of Americans who have been killed and hurt this year alone due to gun violence in the United States. Abolish the Second Amendment. Make America a safe country for everybody again. My name is Simon Hill. Peace.